times you are able to stick to your shopping list whenever you go for shopping? Tricky question, isn't it? Yes, it is, and I know most of you would say, Sarika, what are you talking about? Shopping list, we end up buying more than that. And that's absolutely true in most of the cases, but just in case there are some people in my viewers who are so disciplined that they adhere to the shopping list, then definitely I need a training from them on how to shop, because even I fall in that category where I am not able to stick to my list. Jokes apart, but then this impulse buying is the sweet spot for a lot of retail giants, which they are trying to tap this area by analyzing your own shopping cart. And this entire thing of analyzing and then kind of coming up with the preferred choices of yours is all about market basket analysis. So today's video is on that topic, so let's look at it in detail. Market basket analysis is an analysis of co-occurrences of product in your basket and establishing associations of these products. To simplify, let me give you an example. Now, most of the time what happens is, like for example, if you are buying a bread, you tend to buy a jam. If you are buying bread, you also tend to buy egg. If you are buying bread, you tend to buy butter, and if you are buying bread, you also tend to buy milk. Now there are so many products associated with bread, but the point is what they are trying to associate with your buying trend is that what is the strongest association. Now in case you are a vegetarian, you would tend not to buy bread with egg. Definitely that's an additional insight they got. So the other three stands valid. If you are a diabetic, then definitely you won't buy jam. Instead, your chances of buying milk is more. And also, so these are additional information which you are getting along with the list of transactions that has happened on your account. So this is the entire thing about recommendation system also, but then that's a little complicated, where some of your details are also supplementing them to recommend you products. So that's a whole different ball game of recommendation system. We'll not go into that. Let's stick to the market basket analysis, and let me explain you with an example. So in this example, what I have taken is, in this table you have 5 transactions, and you can see a different combinations with bread, and the last one is without bread, but other 2 items that you bought. Now in this case, what we're trying to do is, we'll try to establish association with bread and jam. Okay, keep that in mind. There are 3 terms that you need to know before to establish this kind of association. Number 1 is, they call it as support. Now what is support? Support is nothing but how many times bread and jam came together in these transactions out of all the transactions. So it will be like, just count the number of transactions where the bread and jam has occurred. So in this table you can clearly see, oh, it's only twice that bread and jam has come, and what are the number of transactions? 5. So 2 by 5, which is 40%, is your support. Now the second parameter is confidence. Now what does confidence means is, what is the confidence level that bread and jam will occur together whenever bread is bought. So how will you calculate that? So in that case, you'll calculate number of times bread and jam has come together. Again, it's 2, and number of times this has a transaction of bread. So if you see, out of 5, there are just 4 transactions where bread is bought. So again, 2 by 4 is your confidence, which is 50% is your confidence that both these items will be bought whenever bread is bought. So that's about confidence. Nowadays, there is a third term that people are also calculating, that is nothing but your lift. Now, what does lift means? Now that you have already calculated confidence, the confidence divided by the probability of bread. Confidence you already have. The denominator what you need is probability of buying bread. So if you look at this chart, the probability of buying bread is there are 4 times bread out of 5 transactions, so which is 4 by 5, and that's how you would calculate this, and you come to 62.5% of lift. So just to summarize, there are 3 parameters which establishes these kind of associations. Number 1 is support, second one is confidence, and the third one is lift. Now you would say, okay Sarika, we have done the analysis. Now where all these analyses are used? So let me tell you, there are 3 major areas where these analysis is used. First one is in the product placement. So whether it is placement of product in the physical shelf in a grocery store or supermarket, or it is placement of product in the catalog itself, or placement of product on the e-commerce site. So these are the areas where they make those kind of choices. So if you see, whenever you select, next time you select bread, you might see that people are also buying these kind of combos like bread and butter and some combination you would see. So those are the places where they use. The second one is the bundling opportunity that these people get. So which are the products which can be bundled together and can be given to you as a combo offer, and it also helps them come up with this, their discount and design their sale as well. The third one and the most important one is customer retention. Now, I don't have to tell you the importance of customer retention, because we all know that one customer retained is a guarantee for future business. And not only that, but it also acts as a marketing tool to get additional referrals for future other customers as well. So, in case of customer retention, how this is used, first of all, I want to clarify one thing. Although we are talking a lot about basket, but that doesn't mean that this concept only applies to grocery shops or any kind of retail outlet. It is beyond that. In fact, in the financial area as well, these kind of analysis is being used. Now, for example, in the insurance industry, the relationship manager already know against those insurance what are the different riders that you have opted for. So next time if you think of opting out from that, he can give you a lucrative offer on some of the rider which you have been more associated. Let me give you one more example. Now, if your bank relationship manager calls you and he wants to retain you as a customer, he has the information that whether what kind of products you like with this saving or current account. Is it like you are more of a person who believes in fixed deposit, or you are a person who invests in the stocks, or you are a person who need like to have recurring deposit, or for that matter you like to invest in mutual funds and all. So accordingly he can come up with some of the products discounted rate for you, and definitely because you have inclination towards that kind of buying, you would give a second thought, and it helps in customer retention very much. So that's in nutshell was about market basket analysis, but in case you want to have a kind of a practical experience and look at these analysis, then Amazon Seller Central, actually if you go to this website, they provide to all their retailers with these kind of analysis for them to come up with their bundling strategy and discount strategies. So it's a very interesting tool that they have, and they give all this analysis. So if you are interested to dig more into it, you can definitely go to Amazon Seller Central and have a look at this and gain more insights. Hope this small video has given you some information about market basket analysis, and next time when you go for shopping, I'm sure you'll remember me and you'll stick to the shopping list hopefully. So thank you so much for joining in. This is Sarika Hussain signing off.